Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching this Risco in Tokyo, coming at you with some more Mackerel, a fishing expedition. Whoa! Quill, how you doing? Wonderful to see you tonight. I hope that you're doing very well. I'm glad that you had a hopefully nice D&D session the other week. Stands in the corner, flawless camouflage, blending in perfectly. How did you know I was there? I don't know. You were so perfectly camouflaged. I just felt the presence, and I assumed that it was you. I threw out a shot in the dark, and you answered. So I guess it's kind of on you, really. Oh, hi! It is wonderful to see you. I hope that you are doing well tonight as well. I hope both of you are doing very well tonight, or at least as as well as anyone can be at the moment. Damn it, foiled again. See, these things happen. I feel like I had a thought, and then the thought just evaporated. Just ran away, which is fine. Honestly, that's not really it's not an issue, but oh, it's this one. We get to throw round monkeys, I guess. That's a thing. That's the thing that we do in this game. I do apologize if my voice is a little bit, as it always is. It is that time of year. The time of year for suck, basically. Squirrel's voice has gone from suck to blow. D&D session was good. My goblin learned about microaggressions. Okay. Was this was your goblin causing microaggressions? And is that what they call chip damage in D&D? Where you're jabbing the Titan with like a dagger? I know, obviously, real life what microaggressions are. I'm just like wondering in the context of D&D what they might be. Let's see, off stream I got all these levels aced, and they sucked. I mean, they didn't suck. They were very frustrating to get everything in. I've been kind of noodling like how games moving towards like tracking everything and giving rewards for getting everything has kind of changed my experience of them and of level design. And I think sometimes it causes me to be a little bit more harsh towards levels because I need to engage with them like perfectly as opposed to just enjoying the level as it is within like the happy medium of my skill bounds. Quill says we keep meeting goblins held as slaves, and he's becoming very aware of the social positions of goblins in the D&D universe. Oh, Floppable, it's wonderful to see you tonight. I hope that you are doing as well as possible in this ever-burning world. Now that's interesting, Quill. So like, because you Sleepy, that's a mood, and I dig that mood. To kind of quick loop to what you've mentioned, Quill, because I remember that you mentioned in our conversation that like this was you'd done the big boss fight, and then you were gonna be doing like a wrap-up session. Now, because it seems like what you're talking about here with what your character is discovering is something that could be very meaty and elaborated on in a role-playing sense. Does the campaign continue where that you could put that knowledge kind of into use in doing something, or what, I guess? Hive says, I ask, are we all going to vote for Goblin Mode? I think I already did, although there wasn't a vote button. Like, there was a vote now button, and that took me to the poll, and I clicked goblin mode, and then, it, like, there wasn't a secondary button that said, okay, now you're actually voting. Clicking the thing is voting. Gotcha. Oh, let me just quick get these points, because the fewer times I need to... Oh, get that last bubble. What do we got? Quill says, we saved an archfey. I'm going to ask for the freedom of the goblins to self-determination as my reward. I like that. I like that a lot. Flopple says, I was excited for my goblin communist uprising my last D&D game, but no. Sadly, the group disbanded. Well, I feel like this means that it's time for fan fiction. That seems like a fan fiction thing. You could have a whole series. Very extensive commie goblin universe. I'm here for it. New group, Goblin Communist Uprising must happens. And Quill says we'll have at least one more session. The group I'm in already... the group I'm in are hardly leftists, but I'll drag this plot point to the fore if it kills me. Yes! Yes. It's a very worthwhile one to drag, I feel like. What is with this music? I don't know if I dislike it, but I certainly don't know if I like it either. Oh god, like, could you not with these guys? I kinda hate them. This is terrible! Please stop throwing things at me, you assholes! Oh, jeepers. Wait, there's nothing there? That's... there you go. I knew there's something hidden. In case anybody's wondering what I was asking about, it's the Oxford Word of the Year. The other two words of the year are kind of like, you know, they're okay. Metaverse sucks, but I have the revolution written in my notebook under Ronnie's missions. Not because the only Ronnie I ever think about when I see the name Ronnie is Ronald Reagan, and I'm hoping, thinking not. That's not where you're going with that. Please tell me. Ah! Think of Dio. Wait. Like Dio from the Rockstar Dio, or the Dio from the JoJo's Dio? Oh, Alice, how you doing? Wonderful as always to see you. I hope that you're very well. What are we supposed to do? Is this gonna kill us? This feels like a thing that's gonna kill us, and I don't want to die. Is the thing? Dio, it's time to go. You must give your cape and scepter to me. And the ever wonderful KG? Okay, listen, fucko. Dio of Ronnie James is... Wait. Oh, yeah, his name is Ronnie James. Okay. Okay, that's on me. I've been poisoned by being a child in the 80s of the United States of the Americas. Oh, wait. Oh, fucking hell. These guys suck. They suck such flaming donkey butt. A much better Ronnie than Ronald Reagan and Ronnie Radke. Radke? Metaphorically, fuck Ronnie Radke. You could fuck Ronnie Radke with the giant bladed dildo from 7. Well, it's not a dildo, it's a strap. So they're not technically the same thing. I feel like too many things all at once, and that's okay. Oh shit. Oh god, this is gonna be awful. Okay, we gotta super monkey ball this, and I hate it. I hate it so much. I'm just gonna go very slow with this. No, that's Nisco, that's the opposite of slow. That is fast. No! Fuck! God! Buggery! I hate so much. I'm bad at this. Ronnie is the grandson of the goblin that killed my first ever D&D character. He's a messy little guy who's terrified of being eaten. He's been swallowed twice. That's... I mean, I kind of feel like the DM at that point is just leaning on triggers, and that's kind of shitty. Ah! I mean, when you're a tiny little guy in a world of very large lads, then yeah. I mean, even if you're not particularly tiny, I feel like there's a lot of things in D&D that could conceivably eat you. Shit. Fuck. No. 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 Damn it. Oh. Okay. Okay, deep breath. If we could just get this... If we could just get this one bubble, so I don't have to do this again, I would be okay with that. Ronnie's whole backstory is that his clan was starving and survived on strange meat that appeared after his siblings disappeared. Obviously delivered by the meat fairies? Are we not familiar with the meat fairies? You trade... Wait, can I jump in the snow globe? Oh, I kind of can, but it's a shitty jump. Are meat fairies better or worse than the meat puppets? I kind of feel like I remember the meat puppets being halfway decent. That would be the band, meat puppets, in case we're not sure. Oh, you motherfucker, I swear to God. Floppable, I love that. I love everything about that. This snow globe is gonna just make me very unhappy. And I don't have to work tomorrow, even though I am exceedingly busy tomorrow. Which means we could be spending a chunk of time on the snow globe. Unless I start to get frustrated, in which case I'll say fuck the snow globe and I'll do it off stream. That is also an option. I mean, look, you can always get me to laugh at cannibalism jokes and demon core references. I mean, I'll have to write that down. In case you're ever having a bad day, and then I could just be like, can I just like whip up a cannibalism joke on the fly? He figured it out and ran away, formed a pack with a weird Eldritch Vermin god for survival, a god that's become... give me 1 sec here. A god that's become progressively more corporate to cover for me, not knowing when Ronnie gets more spells and having to renegotiate his contract. Corporate or corporeal? I'm not 100% sure what corporate would mean in this. Like, does the vermin god wear a suit and tie? Does it start out with just the tie? And then maybe it gets some suspenders? And then, like a business card? Of course it would be in bone. Oh my god. Would you not? Alright, where was the... Oh, it's in the next bit? It's in the next bit. I don't have any good cannibalism jokes for you right off the moment, Floppable, but I would recommend Motel Hell, which is one of the finest 80s movies about cannibalism, of which there's probably actually a lot of 80s movies that involve cannibalism in some way, shape, or form, but Motel Hell is fabulous. And it's where we learn the immortal line that it takes all kinds of critters to make Farmer Vincent's fritters. And I think that's good to know. It's very inclusive. Is Raw an 80s movie, Hive? My favorite character was Lilith Shadowflame. She used to be the daughter of a wealthy family who'd bring embarrassment to them by constantly going on about her dark magic powers. Unfortunately, a well-known religious zealot took her seriously, tried to have her murder. She killed him in self-defense, and... Okay, but so, Hive, that is kind of already not an 80s movie? That is, in fact, like 30 years not an 80s movie? The rats get a sign-on bonus when Ronnie recruits them. Are these, like, actual rats, or are these Eddie Vedder rats? Because I feel like those are two very different things. Oh. Sorry about that. Let me flip up there for a sec. The vermin god is a corpse of indeterminate age, race, gender, or decomposition. Mordigan? Kind of like Mordigan. It's entirely nude, but has an army of rats that can wear little suits if they wish. I love that! Rats in suits! Yes! Flopple says, not realizing that her family already covered it up using its immense wealth, she ran away and fled to the forest. Unfortunately, she was met with a cuddly bunny spirit. This spirit forged a contract with her. It isn't, but it's French and directed by a woman. I feel like the only thing that we've got in common with Motel Hell is that there's cannibalism. Hive. And that's okay. So she gained magic powers, but now she has to recite anime friendship speeches to make them happen. The bunny just wants to spread love. I love everything, every word about that backstory. Now, I don't know if I missed a comment, but Floppable, like, what game is that in? Because that sounds like a hoot. Oh, fuck you. No, I'm not going off the fucking edge. I went off the edge. She does not want to recite anime friendship speeches. It is deeply embarrassing. It was in D&D. Okay. That does anime exist in D&D? This is not me being, well, I mean, this is me being goofy, I guess, but also kind of like, does it? Oh, thank fucking God. Alright, never having to do that again. It does not, but it's that anime tier nonsense. Got it. Floppy had set out the variable cannibalism, and I provided something that met that conditional check. Okay, Hive. I rescind. I rescind my complaint, which was not really a very deep complaint. I'm gonna redo this because I just wanted to get the ace. I could just look in a mirror, but anything could exist in D&D. My goblin canonically had half a rotary phone, which was on their trinket list. Well, it's not like, I guess, I don't know why I'm making this pose, and I don't know why I'm explicitly telling you that I'm making a pose when you can't see it. I'm less wondering like what could exist in D&D and more like what is kind of supported within D&D quad D&D. Anime didn't exist in this world, but I basically use anime friendship speeches as a shorthand. Okay. I mean, I guess I'm kind of used to like like a setting like GURPS being a full true kitchen sink, where I'm not really used to a setting like D&D being like a kitchen sink. For reference, so D&D is basically a framework to build off of. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic is a D&D campaign. I love that. Why do I feel at home? Because you use qua. I don't know, but it makes me really happy. I like that people feel at home. I also like the word qua, so it's like... It really works. D&D is a rule set. Like, the actual game is built off the D&D rule set. Okay, that's super fair. So, okay. I was gonna say riddle me this, Batman, but that feels like way too aggressive. Oh, for fuck's sakes, Risco. Then Forgotten Realms, for example, is like its own little splat world that is just using the rule set of D&D. But Forgotten Realms is not D&D. Forgotten Realms is just kind of like running on the engine of D&D. Os! Arachno! Groggily wanders into the room. By all means, Groggily wander. Pull up a seat, a sofa, a stool. Well, maybe not a stool because stools don't have backs. And if you're feeling groggy, you could just like fall right off. And I don't really know how to treat spinal injuries. Except for just don't move people with spinal injuries. That's usually a good idea. That's probably the best idea. Don't move people if they ain't got a spine. Like that one, there was this... It was like an updated Alfred Hitchcock's Presents, but for the 80s, where there was a guy, and I don't remember what his problem was, but he had like hypochondria, and eventually he ended up at a doctor that removed all his bones. I don't recall why this was important, but the stinger shot of the episode was just like this pile of quivering flesh, vaguely man-shaped. Was it Tales from the Dark Side? This was not Tales from the Dark Side. I think Tales from the Dark Side was on at an awkward hour for me. And this was on USA Network. I don't know why I remember that, but Tales from the Dark Side was not a USA Network jam. I missed a couple of things. I just have a feeling we can make the distinction between D&D, the canonical selection of settings and modules used as a framework to run games within a specific rule set, and D&D, the rule set. That's super fair, Hive. I guess, like, just... So I know when people say D&D, like, what they're referring to. Arachno says, I'm staying in bed for the moment. It's Turkey Day, so I'm off work today. Oh, that's right, it's Turkey Day! Gobble, gobble, motherfucker. I mean, not you. You're not the motherfucker in this, sentence. I just felt like if you're gonna say gobble, gobble, you should probably also say motherfucker in there. This is not a family-friendly stream because we do not respect, Mackerel. Mackerel is not Little Big Planet. It just uses the skin of Little Big Planet. Completely different beast. Gobble gobble these nuts! Hive has got it right. Mostly because I kind of, I mean, A, I don't respect Mackerel, but B, I knew that I would get so frustrated at some point that I would probably swear, so it was just easier to make it not family friendly from the get-go. Is it gobble gobble motherfucker a thing the Killer Turkey Index Killing says? Quite possibly. I mean, that seems like a thing that they would say. Alice is looking up the USA Network horror show gave me USA Saturday Nightmares, which is a block where they showed horror movies. Wait, what? Because, no. it was Friday Night Nightmares, and Saturday was Captain USA, who was like a superhero. He had like a red suit and I think a yellow cape and a domino mask, but he was kind of like a knockoff Captain Lou Albano. The wiki is lying then. I'm gonna go right out and say it. Floppable, you're not wrong. You are not in any way wrong. Unless, I mean, I guess it's possible that they may have changed the programming block, but the horror show was definitely a Friday night jam, not a Saturday night jam. Because Captain USA was Saturday afternoons. It ran from 84 to 94. Timing is right. Timing is definitely right there. Quill says, I got 2 contracts for part-time teaching next year. Woo! One's only a day a week for 10 weeks, but the other's 3 days a week for the year. So this is gonna sound like really silly and just Risco doing math, but wait, I need a battery? Battery! Battery! Was I thinking? What the fuck just happened? Where's the battery? I died. I hate everything. Dun 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 dun. I don't think that I'm thinking of the Hitchhiker Show, Alice. Although it is not impossible. Where is this battery? I'm gonna go like backtrack the whole gosh darn level, and I'm not gonna find it. I know I'm not. See, this is what giving people trackable things in games, like objectives, does. Had I played this game as a child, I would have probably not even noticed that. So many horror anthology shows from the 80s. This is true. It was a very good time. It's a very good time for the horror anthology. We were here for it. I was in fairly lucky times for being a kid who loved horror in the 80s. This battery is hiding somewhere. Lashing out the action, returning the reaction, weak are ripped and torn away. Mesmerizing power, impressing all who cower. Battery is here to stay. You gotta have the That's like necessary. Okay, now don't throw it off the edge. At least we're getting all the secret stuff. Now I want to watch like the first 3 seasons of Tales from the Crypt again. It really starts to go downhill in terms of quality after that point, but like the first 3 seasons are absolute fire. 4 80s definitions of fire, I think that should be specified. Where are all these fucking ants coming from? Game ants, not like ants in my house. Nor, for that matter, ants in my pants. Ants in the pants? Ants in the pants! Oh, I never went back to what I was doing math for. So you're up to 4 days a week work, Quill? And is that where you want to be, or would you like to be doing more? Are these not going to come back? Oh good, they do. Wait, why are you already exploding? I hate that. Another thing is that a work friend is on board with using my chosen name. She used it today when I went through the service she runs. Woohoo! This is big woohoo. Big woohoo action. I'm here for it. Oh fuck! No wait, I didn't want to throw that off the edge. That had a thing in it that I needed. God darn it. That was me. I fudged that up. Well, we gotta go back to this level anyways, so... Why am I even getting head up over this? The Tales from the Dark Side movie was surprisingly good, now that I'm reminded. Tales from the Dark Side movie had the cat in it, right? I remember the cat being big in that movie. And then the cat like comes out of the dude's mouth and it's fabulous. Oh shit! That was me not paying attention. It had a Romero and King segment also. I feel like King did the cat, because I know it's one of his short stories, but I don't remember if the short story shows up after or before. Also, King did a short story that's called like the 10 o'clock people that just basically rips off They Live whole cloth, and I hate it. I hate it so much. Holy crap, those are very fast boxes. 4 days is enough. It's not going to be too intense since I won't have full control or reporting responsibility. This is good. I'm glad that that's going to work with your... Like, I guess what my bigger question is... For fuck's sakes. Is 4 days going to be enough from a... like, day-to-day finances standpoint? Like, are you going to be okay for money? I'm hoping that the answer is a strong yes. How's the Creepshow movie? Okay, so... Creepshow's kind of a lot. It definitely has its good points, but parts of Creepshow have aged really, really badly. Like, the last segment in Creepshow, I think, is kind of nasty in ways that aren't particularly fun. But Father's Day is great and quotable, and is pretty fucked up. The Lonely Death of Jodie Verrill is great, and it's probably the only good acting that Stephen King will ever do in his entire life. The one with Ted Danson, where... I forget who the villain is in that one, but Ted Danson and the villain's wife, who Ted Danson is fucking, they get buried in the beach, they come back as zombies. That's... high marks from me. High marks from me. But... The last one is... There's some things going on in that last one with Adrienne Barbeau's character, which not like, yeah, it's kind of unpleasant. Creepshow has extreme King energy negative. Extreme King energy negative. When you... I'm not... Oh, for fuck's sakes. What do you... Extreme King energy... I'm not 100% sure what the nuance there is. It has very extreme King energy. Creepshow 2, by the way, is trash and is not worth watching. It is just actual garbage. Do not recommend. Even though the Raft is kind of good. The Raft is kind of good, but the Raft short story is a lot better. Which segment was the one that was a lot? The segment that I felt was the one that was a lot was the final segment. I forget what it's called. It might be called The Box. Oh, it just has a lot of King's Usual Things put in EC Comics Pastiche. Yeah. Yeah. The crate. Yes. So, okay. Do you mind spoilers? Is spoilers okay? Give me 1 second. I just want to make sure I'm getting actor names right. It's fine. It's an anthology anyways. Okay, so, like, the crate... That's Hal Holbrook, I think. Yep. So, you've got this, like, nebbish professor dude who... It's worth $3. Like, it's definitely worth $3. Like, you've got this nebbish professor dude whose, like, wife is this shrill, overbearing 80s harpy character. Just basically think of, like, every negative stereotype of strong woman character from the 80s. It's his wife. And she's, like, constantly just negging him and henpecking him and treating him like shit. And she's cartoon devil horns away from just being like women are evil. And so he comes up with a plan because there's a crate that they've received from an Antarctic expedition that Miskatonic University did ages ago. I think they discover, because it eats a security guard, that there's a monster inside the crate. And they concoct a plan to feed his wife to the monster, which is successful. Glasses raised, clink champagne, end of the episode. And it's kind of like, yeah? Yeah, though? Really? It's very 80s, but it's not 80s in a great way. Also, I gotta point out the Ted Danson segment. Leslie Nielsen is the villain, and that's fantastic. 2 was the one that had the Native American statue short, and it is shit. It also has the one about the lady who is driving home from cheating on her husband and hits a hitchhiker who's also implied to be indigent, and then is haunted by the hitchhiker's corpse that she, like, drives home with the corpse on the hood, or maybe she's hallucinating that. I don't really know, but it's really shitty. It's just so bad. 2, the only good part of 2 is the raft. The raft is kind of a decent blob-esque creature feature. With mind control, you know, for if you've got that kink. Mind control and vor, I guess. I haven't seen body bags, and I really ought to. This sucks! So many ants! So many ants! Ants, go away! Ants, fuck off, honestly. Jesus. I hate this. I hate this so much. Ants in my... not pants. I'm not wearing any pants, but before you think it's sexy times, it's just because I'm wearing a skirt, okay? Oh, fuck! God bless it! I was watching a video on it recently and it seemed cool. Oh, about body bags, not about Creepshow 2. I was gonna say, I would be a little bit surprised. Sin's theme is on the YouTubes, and he isn't out until tomorrow. Wait, what? In this context, who is Sin? Is Sin Jecht? I'm pretty sure that Jecht is Sin, right? I don't know how, Alice. Like, it's very much a step down. Like, even if you can say that the stories are kind of okay, and they're not. Like, just from like quality of movie. Oh, okay. Oh, Kronos! It is wonderful to see you, Kronos. I hope that you're doing very well tonight. I hope that life is being roughly as kind to you as one could hope in this fuck of a world. But it is a pleasure, as always. Kronos, are you gonna gin up a Tumblr account or something? Because where am I gonna get your art from when I finally break down and delete Twitter? Because I'm really close to doing that is all, so... Get the Tumblr. I've been enjoying my Tumblr experience, to be honest. If you got the Tumblr, Kronos, I could share all of the Yume Nikki fan art that I find with you. Have you found some good follows? I found some, like... I found some decent follows for art. I don't know that I've found... I mean, I found a couple of follows for writing. But I haven't, like, done a real deep dig yet. Just because I've kind of been dealing with social media stuff and not wanting to engage too much. So I've kind of been like, well, let's just stick with the art right now because the art makes us happy. Kronos says, gosh, who even knows? I'm surprised the Twitter gig lasted this long. That's fair. Hold on a second. Alice says, because I only follow you and one other person on Tumblr, I've been getting recommendations for LVP and Isaac fan art, and I've been seeing a lot of Vex fan art. I have as well, and it's weird because, like, I just don't know who loves Vex. This one kid definitely does, and, I mean, good for him. Quill says my social medias have been unbearable recently. Yes. Floppable, you're not wrong. I hate it, but you're not wrong. Vex is a Tumblr sexy man. Quill, it's been... Oh, shoot. Hive says, do check out the folks I linked when you feel like branching out. I did put follows on them, Hive, and I have been, like, reading their stuff when it's been coming up on my TL. I guess, are we feed? I'm not sure what the Tumblr specific word for it is, but, like, I do appreciate them being there. Very much. To flip back to Quill, it's just, it's been so much. There's, like, just... Even stuff that's just not social media being social media, which is its own, you know, bag of shit. Like, just regular stuff I'm being informed of that I super didn't need right now. And it's kind of one of those things where it's like, well, maybe I should be informed of these things because they are, you know, directly affecting my experience and the community I'm nominally a part of. I should keep track, but it's like, it's super not great for my mental health. So I've been restricting my looking at Twitter very much recently. Kronos says, anyways, I took the time to finish the final level in Saba, so now I can safely say I'm finally complete with the game. This is good. Are you happy with your final takeaway? Also, those levels that we did last stream, Chronos, were just so much not fun to ace. I hated them. My stance on the game is pretty much remained unchanged. Okay. I mean, I guess I hadn't expected it to change, but... How dare you shoot me with an arrow, you jackass! The rudeness, the absolute rudeness on these ants. I swear to God. Chrono says the secret final level was sort of a victory lap, I think. It was a nice challenge if nothing else. Okay. Was it a better, like, use of your time than... Oh, for fuck's sakes. Oh, fudge! Fudge! Was it a better use of your time than the Rip Snorter? Because honestly, the Rip Snorter sounds like some kind of bullshit, and oh, for what the hell? Level, I'm really losing my patience with you. One thing I noticed about Tumblr that I kind of appreciated, Hive, was that, so that let's make up a 70s gangster movie thing, that people have been tagging it with unreality so that folks that have issues with psychosis don't get too freaked out about it. And I kind of like that. I thought that was nice. Chrono says I went halfway through Rip Snorter before calling it quits. I don't know if I'm gonna do the Rip Snorter, because that just sounds like a whole fucking thing. I know that it kind of shook me up a little bit when I first saw it, the Hive. Like, it definitely got in that weird space in my brain of... I really don't know if this is real or not, and it's bugging me, even though it shouldn't. That's like one of the things that's good about it, because people very much want people to be in on the joke instead of being the punchline. That's really cool. And deeply appreciated. Fuck you, ants! Ha! Who's laughing now, motherfucker? Goddamn ants. Sorry about that. That was loud, uncouth, and uncalled for, but those ants were really getting on my tits. If we don't pick up the ace on this run, I'm probably just gonna complete the level. Honestly. Just so that we can move on. I'm definitely not going to go back and ace everything, though. I like the game, but not that much. I mean, I've had... I don't know. Fun is not the word I would use for some of the levels that I've tried to ace, but... I've gotten some enjoyment out of the levels, but I'm probably not, like, going to come back to it. Honestly. This is a game that's going to get sold back to Book Off, and that's okay. Arachno says, I don't use Tumblr, but TikTok is doing a big RP thing right now, too. There's a whole economy of doubloons that are given out by cats and cute forest critters. Okay, those were like a number of words in sequence that I did not expect to see tonight. And I kind of appreciate that. I like cute woodland critters giving out doubloons. And the implication that they are perhaps pirates. I think we need more woodland critter pirates. I have been largely enjoying Tumblr though. Chronos says the TLDR for me is passable 3D platformer. Wish it had a story though. That's, you know, not a bad takeaway. Honestly. The doubloons thing already created a whole split between capitalist side and fantasy side. It's no Gex. Gurumin is more like of an action RPG though, right? Or am I kind of missing the bit? So kind of, they don't, Gurumin, at least what I've seen of Gurumin, it doesn't exist in the same headspace as, like, Saba and Gex would. Arachno says, I'm strictly on the fantasy side, bought an enchanted sword, got a dire wolf as a gift this morning. Wait, so this is something that you can interact with? Do you have to make your own TikTok to do it, or... What? This is Risco being very old, by the way. I am old. I will say, though, the BGM for the final boss of this game is kind of nice. That's cool, and I appreciate that. You know, and I've got to say, just as a side note, completely side note, but as much as I love this hairstyle because it's goofy and cool, it does make it really difficult to tell the facing of my character model, and I'm kind of hating that. Arachno says, nope, I have a note on my phone I'm using to track my doubloons in my inventory. Okay. Alice says, the sack person is not saying jokes about old Hollywood celebrities in a pseudo-brag for Dana Gold in real life? Meeting like half the people? Oh, is that... Excuse me, is that Gex? Gex? Using the main theme as the melody finale will always be hype for me in games. That seems fair. I like that. Alright, so we gotta get the box, and we gotta throw the box not off of the conveyor belt. There we go. Can I not break the box? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, no! What? I went through all that trouble to get that fucking box and there's nothing in it? What is this? Oh, never mind. There's a parasol. Hype. You can grab that tiny crate. You can grab that tiny crate. Yes. Tiny crates for tiny squirrels. Did you not know that? And that also feels kind of shitty for me to phrase it like that, so I do apologize. That was rude. Okay, I need you to not be on fire, thank you. Now this is the part that we always die on. I threw the bomb while it was on the conveyor. Ah! Rakdos says basically when you see a video, a person or critter can offer you stuff for free or in exchange for doubloons, and people are just having fun giving out fake money and getting fake goods. I like that. I am perfectly 100% down with weirdness in this world. That sounds delightful. I think I might have stitched myself up here. Oh, I did not stitch myself up. Lovely. Okay, almost stitched myself up. So where's the final... Where's the final world bubble? I do not believe I saw it. Dana Gold's whole thing is that he was very into old Hollywood stuff and culture, and personally, like, drove to the houses of people so he could take photos. He also has the most boomer sense of humor for a Gen X guy. Oh, Quill, thank you so much for dropping by tonight. It was really, really nice having you here. Sleep well and only have nice dreams. And congratulations on all the really good stuff that's going on recently. That makes me super duper happy. I'm going with that. And you can't take my happiness from me. I mean, I don't think that anybody was planning to, but just as a point. Okay, this whole next section is gonna suck giant donkey rocks. So, prepare for hating this. Oh, damn! That worked out really well. I don't think I found the final orb here either. Wait a minute, never mind, I have. It's above the scoreboard. Those jerks. Oh, fuck! Why? Oh, I kinda get it, and I kinda hate it. I've got to be in different layers. And I hate that. Oh, there we are. Thank you, Kronos, because I probably wouldn't have even looked. And then I would have felt pretty darn silly. Doop! This hair, though. If I could pull this hair off in real life, I would 100% absolutely fucking do this. 10,000 fucking points, what the hell? Final level needs 275 of the darn things, holy shit. Do I have... I mean, I've got a lot of them. I don't know if I've got 275, though. I do know that I'm going to take a short break. I can't believe you spent an hour on that one. Oh, if you plan on just beating Vex, you don't have to worry about it. So, the final level needs 275. Is what we're going with. But yes, let me use this as an opportunity to pause, grab myself a bit of orange juice, a ziggurat, and I will be back in like 2 minutes. Oh, so I am back. Welcome, Hirunda. I hope you are very well tonight. I hope that life is treating you as kindly as anybody can hope. Everything considered. Got a marine fact. Ming the clam, an ocean quahog, is believed to have lived for 570 years. It has broken the Guinness World Record as the oldest animal in the world. What is its secret? Also, I love it. And Chrono says, also, oh god, I have to put out at least one drawing before the month is over. I kind of feel like you would be forgiven if you did not accomplish that feat. Although I can understand that you would want to. And I wish you the best of luck with that. But the world being on fire and everything, that it might be difficult to accomplish that task. Hirunda says, been going through web dev tutorials as of late, but my throat has been killing me today. Oh, crumbs. Is this, like, is it leftovers from the COVIDing? Or is this a separate thing? Crosses technically missed February by an hour. I mean, February was a long time ago. February was like 1,000,000 years ago. So, I mean, really, is anybody gonna hold that against you? Did February even happen? He says most likely, but not sure. Okay, then February definitely happened if your birthday was good, Alice. If your birthday was not good, then we could skip February for a better February this year. And by this year, I mean next year. Still can't believe I'm going to be 24 soon. Congratulations, Alice. 24 is not a special year, except for the fact that it's going to be the year that you're experiencing, and I am here for that. Oh, you bear? I hate this. I hate this bear. Bear, I need you to... I knew that was gonna fucking happen. 1999 group unite? What the fuck? What the actual... No, you can't have been born the year that I graduated university. I accept that. It's okay. That just means that you didn't get to experience the joys of Class of '99, which was not released in 1999, but was supposedly taking place in the year of 1999. And it was a special movie. When I first met Ludo, I was a literal teen. Oh wow, so you and Ludo have been going back quite a country mile then. You know, I'm glad that you're here to do it. Hirunda, it pleases me distinctly. It does weird me out just a little bit, but I'm touched. Still stunned they haven't heard My Chemical Romance? Damn. I mean, if we have to be 100% honest, I've heard very little My Chemical Romance because they weren't particularly my jam. Oh, you motherfucker! He just biffed me! Y'all are younger than my favorite movie. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. But Hive, yeah, I mean, The Blob came out in 1988. What did I miss from Floppable? My partner was born 7 years before me, and we still get... Acha! Hold on. We still occasionally get moments like that. Gotcha. Oh, they've not heard. Okay, so the they is your partner and not Alice and Hirunda. Ludo! It is wonderful to see you, Ludo. I hope that you're doing very, very well tonight. Hope that life is treating you with exceeding kindness, or at least as much kindness as one could expect. I got barfed. I hate that. Kronos says, I only know them by name, but I can imagine what they put out based on their name. Can you, though? It's like how we get not nostalgic over the same band, but they're very different eras of the same group. Now that's interesting. I'm trying to think of like what bands that I follow that kind of are still active in that way. I mean, Nine Inch Nails is still going, right? There's Tool, but kind of fuck Maynard, so they don't count anymore. Although, is Tool even really still going? Why am I even fucking with this bear, honestly? Hive says, I would like to register that the blob is younger than me as well. I mean, you've got that much going for you, right? Oh, fuck. Okay, don't fall, don't die. Black Sails in the Sunset, I mean, At Midnight is an Alestorm album. Is it actually a storm of ale? Because that would be sticky as fuck. I wouldn't like that. Oh, it wasn't that I wanted to lock it in, Kronos. It was more that I just wanted to squeeze the points out of it, which is absolutely silly, I admit. Because I'm probably not going to get the point bonus for the level on the first go. But there's always that kind of... like, why don't we try feeling? You must listen to the Song of Sorrow. It's top tier. This is Alestorm, I'm guessing? Alestorm. Why do I keep on saying Alestrom? Y'all keep on saying AFI, and I don't know why, but my brain meats want to make like a complex alien ant farm joke, and that, like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. It's just my brain meats being silly. Like, I don't even know how I would set that joke up. It's a punk band that developed the goth image. I am learning all sorts of new things, and I love that. My friend, where are your peppers? You claim to want peppers, and yet where are said peppers? They were in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. I mean, like, everybody and their mom was in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, though. I feel like that narrows it down not a bit. Oh god, am I gonna have to, like, fiddle fuck around with this laser to get the peppers over to the pepper dude? I hate that. Also, why are Mackerel's checkpoints, like, why are their boxes so much more generous than the checkpoints in LBP? Everyone was in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater except for Tommy Tallarico. Oh my god. I love that. That's hilarious. Eat the pepper! Where's the other pepper? Wait. That's it? Just the one pepper? I mean, I'm glad, but I'm confused. Oh, wait. Alice says, while the American kids were listening to Tony Hawk, the Europeans were listening to Rammstein. I mean, the Americans were also listening to Rammstein. My first girlfriend was a big Rammstein head. Now, granted, she was German, so, like, there's that, but... You were a baby while Tony Hawk was in his height. Babies can game? Are we sure about that? Are babies gamers TM, or are gamers TM babies? Because I feel like those are two very different things. Nice! I do not like the AFI cover of Head Like a Hole. Well, now I have to listen to that, because at least I would have a point of reference. Do they do it in like a Richard Cheese Lounge Against the Machine style? Because that would be bad. I think that would be a very bad choice. Listen to Miss Murder, that's a good song. That sounds like a song that would be just basically custom designed to be my jam. So I'm going to have to listen to that now. They do it like a slick punk song that's been run through an industrial filter. I hate every word in that sentence. Hive? That just seems completely uncalled for. Are those spinny wheel platforms sponge cake, cheesecakes, or cheese wheels? Maybe I'm just hungry. I feel like they're supposed to be cheese wheels, Hirunda. Hey, man! Hold up a second. I also hate Filter, but they did do Hey Man, Nice Shot, which is a decent song. But they also did Trip Like I Do. With, shit, who else was doing Trip Like I Do? It was Filter and Crystal Method? And Trip Like I Do is great. Trip Like I Do is just a absolute 90s jam. It is extremely of its time, and I love it. Also, the video is absurdly 90s. It's not even like... It's not precisely nostalgia, because I don't particularly like the 90s, like that time, but it's... If you wanted to show somebody, like, encapsulated 90s, it would be that. I should go to listen to it right now, because I've never heard that, I think. It was off the Spawn soundtrack, because the Spawn soundtrack had, like... The gimmick was... all the songs were like double-header songs. That's not the way to put that, but the Spawn soundtrack is really quite good. Them fat trip-hop breaks. Indeed. Like, unironically, it's a good song. I say that without any sense of shame. Alright, this level is just going on a little bit too long for my taste. Oh, you motherfucker! Killed by camera. I am displeased. We were doing really, really well. Nice, solid run through, no deaths, and then just depth perception. Depth perception is the real killer in video games. But seriously, the static camera can go fuck itself. Haha, got him! You gotta be quick, Hive. The fucking bears, though. It's like they know I'm from Milwaukee. Depth is the mind killer? I thought that was Fear Factory. I was pretty sure that Fear Factory was the mind killer. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I was gonna mention having big 90s nostalgia while listening to Captain Bligh. Thank you, Ludo. I appreciate that. Because I also do not know. Fear Factory did reference Dune. I mean, but so did Fatboy Slim, and look where that got us. I'm really, really bad at jumping on enemies in 3D games, Kronos. Like, absurdly bad at it. I know that there's a drop shadow, but... Captain Bligh is a filter song from Title of Record, because I've clearly listened to more filter than anyone else in chat. All I listened to prior to Trip Like I Do was Hey Man, Nice Shot. And I kind of feel like that's enough. The one Captain song from 90s I respect is Captain Jack. Eurodance. Eurodance. Yes. It does look oddly impractical to judge your position when jumping in Saba. It is, honestly, it's like you've got kind of a low... I feel like compared to other 3D platformers, you've got a lower floaty jump that's kind of aping the LBP jump. But that works in the side-scrolling platformer of LBP, but I don't know that it always works here. Ludo says, I used to have all their albums in my discography, but I sure grew very bored very quickly. Filter had more than one album. I was busy listening to Ministry and like 9 Inch Nails as an edgy kid to listen to Filter. That's fair. Filter had more than 4 albums. I roll to disbelief. And that's just me being obstinate. What was I listening to in the 90s? Tori Amos and Ani DeFranco. L7, 7-Year Bitch. A little bit of Babes in Toyland, but not very much. A little bit of KMFDM, but not very much. Rob Zombie was late 90s? Like, Hellbilly Deluxe was late 90s, right? Faith No More. Lots and lots of Faith No More. Tool. So listen to a lot of Tool. 9 Inch Nails came along, too. NoFX, which... yeah. Soul Coughing. Big on Soul Coughing. I was listening to a lot of stuff in the 90s now I think about it. I don't know if I would say that I had a very wide-ranging set of tastes, but... Ludo says, play the GBA Spyro game and then you'll learn the true pain of an isometric platformer with bad depth perception and floaty jumps. I hate that. Hate that. One of my favorite albums is from 97, Ocean Machine's Biomech. I'm going to put that into the YouTube, so I'm not going to listen to it right now, but I would like to listen to it after the show. Ocean's Machines... Devin Townsend. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. That's a name I recognize at least. Filter are a fine, bland, industrial pop band. That's... Honestly, yeah. Who, Howlin' Maggie. Howlin' Maggie was one I was listening to when I was in the 90s. They did Alcohol and, I'm a Slut. Both of which were pretty solid songs. Alcohol's a great song. I like that one. That's a good one. Sorry if I'm focusing just a little bit. This is one of those timed fucky ones. And you know how I like the timed fucky ones? Oh! Fuck me sideways! Oh shit! I hate this. I hate it, I hate it. Those fish suck such balls. But not in a good consensual way. Like the shitty way where I don't know how to end this phrase. It's just not going to go well. But they suck. And I hate it. But we did take home the silver. Prodigy Fat at the Land. Yes, that's also a good one. Flopple says my actual favorite album, though, is Sumerian Demons by Septic Flesh. Favorite album is so hard for me, because it's just like... I'll think like, oh yeah, this one's my favorite album, and then I'll think of like 2 seconds later about a dozen other albums that I really love. I was gonna say Aurora Borealis to be an outlier, and it's kind of true, but also not. Rage Against the Machines, how could I fucking forget them? There's a lot of good 90s music, honestly. Death metal deep cuts. I don't have any really good death metal deep cuts. I don't have any really good deep cuts. I would say I feel bad about that, but I honestly don't feel bad about that. We're getting that weird chewy sound effect again, and I kind of hate that. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's doing that, and I don't know if it does that all the time. My favorite album is Speaking in Tongues by Talking Heads. I don't know that one. When did Angel Dust come out by Faith No More? 'Cause that's a banger. And I know people complained about King for a Day, Fool for a Lifetime, but I like that one as well. Quite a lot, honestly. Angel Dust is early 90s. Yeah. I know that Album of the Year is 96 or 97, because it came out when I was freshman in uni. 1980... Really? 87 for Angel Dust? Dang. Let me peep that. Also, welcome to chat. It is a pleasure to have you. I hope that you're doing very well tonight, or at least as well as any of us can hope, given all of the massive amount of everything that's going on at the moment. Now, just for ease of speaking, would you like me to read out all of the letters as your name? Or do you have a nickname that you would like us to use? I can go with either. Faith No More are good. And they put on a really good show. I was very, very lucky. Real Thing is 89. I was really lucky to see them touring for Album of the Year. and actually saw a very early Limp Bizkit open for them, and they were not good. They were not good. LG is fine. Gotcha. Like, I don't mind doing the entire string. I'd be a hypocrite if I said I did, but just whatever makes it easier to speak. But yeah, Faith No More put on a really good show. They did Theme to a Midnight Cowboy, which is one of my, like, low-key favorites by them. On the, like, the electric organ that you play with your mouth. Now, Hive was telling us, like, a couple of streams ago, but I'm really down with, Phantomos. That album director's cut was just very, very good. Oh, I haven't done, like, done introductions in, like, forever and a fucking day. LG, just as quick introductions, my name is Riscom. I am a 44-year-old American maggot white trans lass living in Tokyo. I've been here for the last 19 years. Generally, we do mixes of long-form horror and adventure games and roguelike stuff in between, with Little Big Planet on Fridays. Little Big Planet streams are family-friendly, but this isn't Little Big Planet, so you don't need to worry about that. Os! Kittens! It is wonderful to see you. I hope you're doing really well tonight. It is very, very good to see you. And, like, I saw the fish symbol, and I was like, oh my god, another fish fact? And it wasn't a fish fact, it was kittens. Kittens bringing fish. I'm a little sick, but otherwise good. I'm glad it's just a little sick, and not, like, a serious sick. The song Mr. Bungle did making fun of the Red Hot Chili Peppers is still great. I'm gonna have to listen to that, because I was never really a big Red Hot Chili Peppers fan. It's just your garden variety cold, so I've been sneezing my face off, but mostly over it now. Sneezes are no fun. When you get that sneeze that's like so hard you give yourself whiplash. Luda says one of my favorite bands is Guilty Gear soundtracks. I mean, they're good though. Guilty Gear soundtracks are pretty faboo. Bye bye shimashou. I think RHCP would be better without Anthony singing. Okay. Is there anybody else in the band that you think would do a better job, or somebody outside of the band that you think? Oh, all the bombs explode. You can't get, like, double bombs off them. If I don't pay super close attention to chat for the next minute or so, it's just because we're in the boss fight, so... Oh, for fudge sakes. Oh wait, no, we want to restart from the beginning or we don't get an ace on the level. Hive says, I love disappointing RHCP fans by saying RHCP's... My favorite RHCP album is One Hot Minute. I'm just gonna say Peppers, because I'm gonna screw it up if I have to say the letters all the... Oh my god. Let me catch up here. Alice says, if I recall correctly, got in a feud with them early on, and one time showed up in concert dressed as the Red Hots and played a song that's just really sped up collection of bad metaphors for sex using food. I'm good with that one. LG says, I think the instrumental tracks are good, but his voice kind of kills it for me. Fair enough. I mean, if you bounce off a person's voice, that's just going to basically tank the enjoyment of the music. Wait, Flea plays somebody in Obi-Wan? I just remember, like, don't Flea and Anthony Kiedis show up in Natural Born Killers? I feel like they had some 90s cameo. Now, is Flea Obi-Wan? Because that would be... Wait, Old Punk Flyer's fantastic because there's one from back in the day where Neurosis and the Offspring opens for Chumbawamba. Oh my god. Yeah? Are they great? Like, I don't really have any particularly fond memories of Chumbawamba. Quick point of convention, LG. If we could use Wild instead of the other one, we do try to the extent that we can, to avoid ableism. Thank you. If there's anything about the channel that you just wonder, like, how things run, I don't know if you're on a device that lets you see panels, but we've got the... Oh, fudge. We've got a set of panels up for just kind of like, this is who we are type of stuff. It's not like homework, there's not going to be a test, but if you've got questions, we've got answers. Well, sometimes we've got answers, sometimes we just got snark. Oh, this is gonna just... It's gonna come back the other way, isn't it? At least the stage isn't rotating, because they did that the last time, and I did not like that. I did not like the rotating stage. It kind of made me a little bit sick. Lipitz, oi! Bombs? Please give me bombs. I would kind of like this fight to stop. I would be cool with this fight being done. And once again, if I'm not taking a close look at chat, I just want to kill this dude. I want him to be dead. And to stop being the Tumblr Sexyman. Oh, thank you for starting rotation. That thing that said that kind of nauseated me the last time, thank you for doing that again. That is super cool of you, Vex. You are not a douche. What? Why? I mean, I guess it's a neat effect. It's just kind of distracting. What the fuck? Wait, what? Hold up a second here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Could you not, though? This is a lot. Why is this fight suddenly a lot? Okay, we can totally do this. Oh, fuck, we totally can. God bless it. Autocomp? Kill all Nazis. Yes, we are big with that. I am a fan. I don't know if that's like an album title or if that's just general life advice, but it seems like pretty good life advice. Also, I am cheesed that we lost our ace. So I'm just gonna have to look in the mirror again. It's this fight is a lot. Although I feel like I missed an earlier sentence, an earlier comment that you made, so I might be answering in the wrong way to what you actually said. Could you... Why? Oh, fuck me sideways. Don't put the bomb on the spikes. Nobody likes the bomb on the spikes. That shit's not cool. There is so much here. Now, Kronos, you said that... Why am I asking a question? I can't even look for the answer. That is just rude of me. Never mind. Kronos, remind me to ask you when I've killed him. Wait, Twitch blocks kill all Nazis but not kill all fascists. Maybe Twitch wants a more all-encompassing death of totalitarianism? Or Twitch doesn't recognize the two different things. I'm gonna guess it's one other than the other. What did I miss? They get knocked out, but they get back up again. That is Chumbawamba. I'm glad that Snark is fine. I try to be moderate in my snark, LB, but sometimes it does come out. Tub Thumping is a legit perfect party song, okay. Hive Sisters said, please have a read of the panels at your convenience. We also have ableism policy with yellow cards policy, but which means you can ask us, drop a topic, and move on. Yes. Hive's got the... Oh shit, we got the gold on that one. Flopple says, but then you get their kill all Nazi stuff or pro LGBT tracks, and it's like, oh yeah, these folks are cool as hell. I did not know that, Flopple. I think, like, Tub Thumping was the one that got, like, that was the one that got the MTV airplay, and that's basically, like, all we really saw. LG says, I've never seen this game, but it looks like fun. I love the LBP games. This is it's a weird one. Like, it's not LBP, it's like, it's wearing the LBP skin, and it does do fun things, and I do want to be fair to the game, but kind of coming at it from the perspective of what made LBP work, or what made LBP special compared to other platformers, it can be easy to be disappointed, and I almost feel like this game would work better to start with and go to LBP than to start with LBP and to go to this game. It is a little bit more difficult though. There's like definitely like a lot more stuff going on. Hive says Tub Thumping was the one that capitalism could co-op. That's a mood. They play Tub Thumping on the radio there, Ludo, but it's classic rock now. Your Tub Thumping is classic rock. Perhaps even dad rock. Oh, do we have like a... Limp Bizkit is vintage. I hate that. I hate that. They should have... Limp Bizkit should have disappeared. Did he just say bow before your new god? I don't know how I feel about that. I feel lots of ways about that. I feel like Vex is like really laying it out for Tumblr Sexyman, and I'm not here for it, honestly. The new Olympic... Wait. Alice, those are not words that belong together. Those are... You don't... That doesn't work that way. I will never neg on English as a second language, but I do feel like that maybe we should review that sentence. Tumblr Sexyman will never not sound hilarious. I feel like what are they called? When in the back of like White Wolf splat books where they would have like example characters that you could create, I feel like Tumblr Sexyman should be one of those. Oh, Hiduna's gonna go for some shut-eye. Hiduna, thank you so much for dropping by, even if it was just for a little bit. Please take care of your body, and if you need to sleep, definitely grab it. You mentioned scratchy throat, and I don't know if it would help, but like tea with honey sometimes helps me with that. Kitten says, as someone who lived through the Onkler era of Tumblr, please do not evoke that name. But Kittens, Vex is 100% Tumblr Sexyman. There's really no getting around this. Also leather daddies. like, there were some real choices made with creature design in this game, but I really... I want to know what Sumo Sheffield was thinking, because these crabs are fucking leather daddies. And that seems kind of like a lot. Tumblr says... Tumblr. Shit, I'm sorry about that. Kaden says, I'm a Tumblr Sexyman scholar, and no, he is not. Okay, so we accept the fact that Tumblr Sexyman exists, just that Onkler is not. I have no horse in that particular race. I'm very new to Tumblr. What do you... There's a hole there that I've got to dig my head into. I don't know how to do that. If Tumblr could speak, I feel like we would be hearing some stuff. Is that... Do we want that? I don't know if that's the thing that we would want. You have to kill those first. Okay. What would the voice of Tumblr sound like? It would be Oligicious, wouldn't it? Oh, for fuck's sakes! Wait, it's pronounced like once? Onceler. Onceler. Uso. I shouldn't refuse to accept this, because... One, what do I know? But also, that sounds like bullshit. Not that you're telling me bullshit, I don't believe that. But, like, just Onceler? What? Why? No. That's not right. Kronos, I hate this. Tumblr sexy men need an aura? What the hell do you find attractive about this? So... I'm trying to think, like, do the Cenobites constitute Tumblr Sexy Man? Or do they not? Because I know exactly what I found attractive about them. Alice, a small thing, but the supermarket, the local bad supermarket monopoly here, is that they made... some good made in the supermarket fried chicken. Gotcha. I mean, one does appreciate good fried chicken. Oh, they don't replicate. Useful. They are sexy, but not sexy men. Bill Cipher, the literal pyramid from Gravity Falls, is a Tumblr Sexy Man. I really need to watch Gravity Falls. Does Bill Cipher have a sexy voice? Because I feel like sexy voice could contribute to sexy man status. Why am I just like... I am doing terrible at this. I hate it. I don't know why I'm so dead set on getting this too. Learning so much about Tumblr Sexy Men. I mean... Tumblr Sexy Men sounds like a D&D feat, so there's that. Wait. These things can damage you from the front? Not at all. There's nothing the average person could find attractive about that pyramid, but the creatures on Tumblr went rabid for some reason. Wowzers and or Bowsers. Look at them out there just living their best lives. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Wait! Oh, okay, we did get something good. I was gonna say, if I went through all that trouble to not get something good, I would be a wee bit displeased. Also, these molios... Okay, they just killed me. I was gonna make fun of the molios for being, like, kind of weak sauce for this area, but then I ate shit, so, you know, that's a thing. I could just jump on the molios, and I think that's honestly the best answer. Fucking molios. Wait. You can't be stealing that from me. That's my toy. Kitten says, okay, so a poor little Meow Meow is a villain, but they're also a wet dish rag of a person, a handkerchief left out in the rain, someone you want to put in a specimen jar and observe. So they're Elon Musk? Is a little Meow Meow Elon Musk? Spawned off the K-pop stan culture, if I recall correctly. What? They have to be pathetic in an appealing way. I love and or hate that. Why? Vex is just mocking me here, isn't he? I feel like this is just mockery on Vex's part. There's a difference between a Meow Meow and a poor little Meow Meow. Wait, so the poor is indicating the patheticness. Meow Meow sounds somewhat endearing, which Elon Musk is definitely not. But no, but he is pathetic. Deeply, deeply pathetic. I think putting Musk in a jar to observe him would be entertaining, though. Now, Ludo, would you poke holes in the lid or not? I would go with not, personally. A K-pop man did a racism, and people were calling him out on it, and he apologized. Oh, fudge. Give me a second here, let me kill these jerks. There are many jerks, and I will not be able to ignore them and talk. There are so many of you! Why are there so many of you? Did you just say one hole for the jar? Okay, good. Hive says, the K-pop man did a racism, and people were calling him out on it, and he apologized, and one of his stans wrote a tweet about how my poor little Meow Meow, I tried to protect you from them. What? No. I hate that. A lot. Hive, I hate that. A lot. Like, I like K-pop, but they make me embarrassed to admit it. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, I kind of feel like there's the opportunity for that with any kind of standing type culture, but yeah. Okay, hold on a second. I do have to focus on these ants because they are assholes. K-pop fans go through the same thing vaporware producers go where they never talk about it except if specifically asked what music they do. Okay. I have approximately 3 people I can talk about liking BTS with without cringing myself inside out. I would like if you did not have to cringe. That would make me happy. That seems like a sensible thing to say, but I know that some people get off on other people's cringe. Or at least I assume they do. That seems like a kink that somebody would have. Hive says the average K-pop stan stuff on Twitter I've seen is anti-black racism and you wouldn't be homeless if you had... What? The first part of that sentence I understand because I've seen a lot of that, but the second part of the sentence I don't even know if I want to try to start parsing. Lewis says I checked in on a vaporware label that had kind of leftist owner when I last checked it a couple years ago, and they're full on doing AI art now. Oh god. I hate that. Ludo, I hate that. Is this the song that you were talking about, Hive? Because I kind of like this song. I am digging on it. Oh shit, it's an auto-scroller. Fuck off. Fuck off to hell! Just finding people going through a miserable time and replying, you wouldn't insert miserable time here if you had stand Luna. What the fuck, though? Do I even want to know, like, who Luna is and why she would... I'm assuming it's a she? That's a little bit unfair on my part. How the standing thereof would save a person from shitty situations? I feel like I don't get that. Hey, where did my... You can't take my little snow globy thing? Oh, I hate this. Was I... God bless it. Luna are a band, not an individual K-pop idol. Gotcha. Alright, I'm gonna have to focus just a little bit here, because this is kind of tough, honestly. So if I am... Oh, you can get that. But if I am a little bit quiet, I'm honestly not trying to ignore anybody. I do hate to do that. Hora, hora, hashire! Oh fuck! It's a skulldozer? You can't just toss a skulldozer at us at the end of the game. Oh, you fucking fucks! What the hell? Why would you do that? Oh, I hate this. Okay, so one of these things can just move away from you into the foreground when you jump at it? Hate that. Hate everything about that. At least the speed isn't super terrible. Alright, we can do this. This is douable, as the French would probably not say. What? Please give me a checkpoint. Wow! That was a lot, and yes, Hive... The spikes bit was... We still got that chewing. I do not know what that chewing is. The spikes bit was fairly hard to parse. I did not like that part. I am going to take a quick pause here because we are at the 2-hour break. Get myself a bit of stretch. I'll come back and chat through my cigarette so that I can actually see what I've missed in chat. But yeah, give me 5 minutes. Wait, where is my ashtray? Hold on, I need that. Alright, let me just take a quick spin through what I missed. Hyde says it was the time that Twitter as a collective rallied around them because they kept bullying Donald Trump by filling in falsified RSVPs for his events. I remember that. So that's not bad. Chrono says you get obnoxious chewing. I get cutscenes that run at 5 FPS. We are not the same. I mean, I don't like the obnoxious chewing, but I'm a little bit more worried that it's obnoxious on your end. Like, I don't want folks to have to sit through bullshit just to hang out. Is the Ice King from Adventure Time a poor little meow meow? That's another series I haven't watched, so... Hive says, I watched Digital Foundry tech review of Pokemon SV. They were not kind to it, but they were also kind to it because you could tell they really wanted to rip it to shreds. I've heard, like... I remember there was some discourse in Auntie's Discord that there was, like, a YouTube group or person that was getting the bugs because they'd overclocked their system. That a lot of the bugs wouldn't show up just like in normal play. Hive says, I think the thing we need to impress upon Risu is the poor little Meow Meow is the person who is a villain, but is a soggy tissue that inspires a sense of moe in their fans. Oh my god! Why didn't you say it like that, Hive? Okay, I totally get that. Little Meow Meow is villain moe. Oh, that makes perfect sense. I hate that it makes perfect sense, but yeah. Arachna says I'm currently playing it, and yeah, technically it's a mess, but it's the most fun I've ever had with a Pokemon game. See, I mean, I'm very much out of the Pokemon loop at this point, and I could not attempt to pass myself as a fan, but I know that Pokemon brings a lot of joy to folks, and I love the fan art of Pokemon, so I do benefit from that side, and I kind of wish that we would just get bigger gaps between games so that we could have this experience that you're having, Arachno, of it being the most fun game ever had, without the technical issues. Os! Called! It is wonderful to see you, Called. I hope you're doing really well tonight. Just on a little bit of a break, having a cigarette and catching up with the chat, because we've been having a couple of stages that I haven't been able to pay too much attention to the chat with. But yes, I wish you a wonderful day. I hope that you are not taking more shit from the world than one could reasonably expect at this particular juncture in history. I feel like it would be insincere of me to say that I hope that the world is not giving you stress, because, you know. Flopple says you could kind of tell, though, that Game Freak has pushed past this breaking point. The Pokemon Company and Nintendo really need to add more support studios to Pokemon. That would be a thing. Wait, Alice, what? I feel like I missed something here. Team Rocket's Meowth is the ultimate poor little Meow Meow? No, but, like, Team Rocket's Meowth is cool. Like, Team Rocket's Meowth doesn't inspire me to protect. Flopple says, oh wait, let me loop back, because Cald's got a shorter sentence. Cald says, I had a nap on the couch, and now I'm here. And you are always welcome to be here. I'm glad that you got yourself a little bit of sleep. Hopefully good sleep. I also had a nap. before the stream, because boy and howdy, I am not sleeping for shit at night anymore. Don't know why. But I did have a nice nap. I feel like there was a dream that I was going to tell people about, but now I can't remember. But it wasn't that dream, because I'm not telling anybody about that. Not embarrassing, would just need CWs. Kitten says, poor little meow meows don't necessarily need a feeling of wanting to protect them. But, like, kittens, isn't that, like, one of the main points of, like, Moe? Is that Moe inspires a, like, dual-sided, I want to date this person and fuck them, but also I want to protect them like a little sister. That's like kind of the grimy duality of Moe. Jesse and James are definitely poor little meow meows too, but they're not pathetic. I mean, in story they're pathetic, but they're awesome. And Jesse dates Ash's mom. Like, they are. Okay, I may indulge in more fan art of Jesse and James than I ought, but also, Ludo had a dream that's too wild to talk about. It had like 5 layers. This one's not. It's not like particularly wild. It'd be very easy to summarize, but it was just deeply uncomfortable, and I don't think it'd be really fun to bring up. There was a fun dream that I had that I've completely forgotten, so, you know, that's just how it goes. Hi, says Jesse and James are highly competent when they're trying to do something that isn't trying to steal Ash's Pikachu. Yes. 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 And because Pikachu has plot armor of the gods. That's not fair to them. They're going up against a protected target. They're competent, but they're still pathetic. I mean, yeah. What about the Roadrunner? I just want to eat that friggin' bird. I mean, so in this case, Wile E. Coyote would be the little meow meow? Because I don't... Like, that doesn't... There's nothing attractive about the Roadrunner. Wile E. Coyote has plim qualities. Are there supposed to be some vowels in that word? Oh, poor little meow meow. Right, okay. Never mind. Sorry about that, kittens. That was on me. I just was sitting there... like, looking like plim. Is this new terminology I need to learn? Oh no, wait. Maybe once he gets that bird, Coyote would be a loving partner? But Coyote wants to eat the bird. So that would be a very short-term loving partner. Like, not in the early bad way, he's just into stuff and, like, forgets to do his taxes or something. Wait, what? Wait, Wile E. Coyote does taxes? Maybe the bird is also into vor? But also heavy teasing? You don't know? I hate that I love that. I'm still so miffed that the tree is so insignificant in this game. Mood, Kronos. Oh, earlier post. Sorry about that, Alice. Wile E. Coyote is like Bad Vibes' boyfriend. I saw that one. Wait. Oh, okay. I get it. So, bad boyfriend, but not like abusively bad boyfriend. But like, just not a very good boyfriend. They even use the LBP tree, which arguably makes this even worse. The Vexecutioner. I fucking hate it. I hate it. I hate it. You're not wrong, by the way, Kronos. That is kind of ugly. B-stars, but it's Coyote and Roadrunner dating. Must we? Oh, just straight up slap him. And then he tries to slap me. Okay. I thought he was gonna, like, throw a bomb at me or something. Wait, why do I only have 2 lives? What the what? Ah! Fudge! God darn it. I wonder if a Gijinka of Nick Cave songs would be a Sexler Tumby... I can't even talk. A Sexler Tumby man? Ah! I hate it. I hate it. A Sexler Tumby man. A Texan Tumbly man would just be Leatherface. Leatherface is the ultimate Texas Tumbly man. Get out of my way, you jerk! I need to punch this dude. Leatherface is the only hot slasher? I mean, that's not even a hot take, that's just a cold fact. I mean, Freddy's a hot slasher when he's on fire. Oh, fudge! Get the fuck out of my ways! Honestly, though. People are like, Ghostface is not fucking sexy! What drugs are they on? Ghostface is a pair of freaking 90s dude bros. Okay, they're sexy for each other. And I support that, but... I have a friend of mine who's really into Ghostface. That's ugly. That's... It's Matthew Lillard under there. He's not unsexy. I mean, he's not my type. That's about the most I can say about that. Freddy's a child murderer in some movies and worse in others. This is true. I guess it depends if you think Shaggy from Scooby-Doo's hot. I think we all know who I like from Scooby-Doo. I think it's clear and obvious. And if anybody fucking says Scooby-Doo, I will punch them. I will reach through the screen. Excuse the fuck out of me? I am deeply disappointed. I thought y'all knew me. Dang. Dang. It's the glowy ghost dude. The one he's in the scuba suit. He's got the freaking green glowy skull. No? Are we not on board with that? Also Velma, but like, come on now. If you fail this run, would you like some tips? I would indeed. Kronos? Let's give it an if, but I mean, honestly, that's not an unlikely if. To me, it's everyone but Fred and the dogs. Fred is just, like, really boring. It's not his fault. I'm sure that he's a very supportive friend and everything, but, like, he's just so drab. I mean, he's got the ascot. I guess that's some kind of character trait. Although, to be honest, like, Daphne's kind of in the same boat. She's boring, but she's at least a redhead. Imagine her not being one of the Hex Girls, though. I mean, kids, the Hex Girls were very beyond my time. Beyond my time? Very after my time? Like, I don't have any image of Hex Girls as part of Scooby-Doo. I do need to focus just a little bit here, because these fucking hands... Vincent Van Gogh? Yes. We are here for any Vincent Price analog. Kin says, to be fair, I never saw any Scooby-Doo with the Hex Girls. I just have impeccable taste. I mean, you're not wrong. Why do I feel like half the songs in this game have, like, musical bits that are aping songs in LBP? Like, they call to those songs just enough. Like, there are bits of this song that feel like the one that plays during, Metropolis. Fuck off, Vex. You are like the most boring villain ever. The background music gets really good here or a bit later. It's not that I don't like this track, but I feel like that's been kind of a thing in some of the levels, and it feels a little bit like Borrowed Glory. Is Dios the world like We Are the World? Also, why does this fucker keep on taking my lives? That seems a little bit like bullshit. Hora mite! You can't just drop the bomb off the edge of the fucking map, asshole! What the fuck is that shit? That's some kind of bullshit. Chanto chui shinakya. Vex, I would just like to hit you with this like goober globe. Oh, you took away my goober globe, you asshole! Can I punch you? No, I can't. Oh, you fucking... He keeps on dropping the bomb off of the goddamn map. Kronos, is that variance, or is that like the game being an asshole? And I'm being honest here, like I don't know. If it's variance, I'm gonna be really pissed. If it's just the game being an asshole, then I'll figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Twice in a row. I mean, the RNG can absolutely be twice in a row. Like, that's... 3 fucking times, though? Okay, I'm a little bit miffed. No, they seem to be just going on their own. And you don't get the... Like, the sphere doesn't stick around when you, Oh, thank you! No! Wait, what? Oh, you motherfuckers, I swear to God. I will kill you. What's with this guy? Oh shit! If you kill the little mole dude who's got a Vex hat on, it makes Vex hittable? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Oh, fuck off, Vex. Honestly, though. You are such a douche. Thank you for killing that dude for me, though. I appreciate that. Oh shit! You douchebag! I swear to God. Thank you. Why are you still playing this game? First try, let's go! I mean, it kind of was. I didn't die in the level. I was just feeling a little hot, Hive. Is that it? Oh, is Scarlet gonna die? Oh, darn it. We did it! A thing was done, and it was done by us. Now, I don't think I've got enough of those orbs to actually get the last dealy bobber. That didn't make any sense. I don't have enough orbs to open up the final area, unfortunately. I guess we did. Well, they were just considered saved because Vex was a load-bearing boss. And, you know, like in the real world, when you kill the one person who's responsible for all the problems, then they all disappear. I don't need to worry about like any systemic issues or anything like that. Just like, you know, that the one important person, just kill them, and then everything is solved. That was only a little bit of bitterness on my part, just a little bit. This is why the nothing story bothers me way too much. I don't think it bothers you too much. I think it bothers you a completely reasonable amount. Oh God, Ludo Dark? Andor is sounding pretty neat, Hive. Wait, does this costume have a rat tail? I never even realized that, but I kind of love it. Andor is in the Undertale zone for me. Is that good or bad? Is that one of those deals where, like, you don't want to... It's in the overhyped zone. Gotcha. Dang. Well, we done... What the fuck is this shit? What is this? What is this bullshit? No, I gotta let the credits roll. We always let the credits roll. This is trash music. You couldn't give us anything good? Alice says, a friend of mine has a term called Undertale Zone, which basically means this thing is so hyped, I need to hide in a cave until everyone stops talking about it for me to consume it. That's a mood, Alice. That's definitely a mood that I dig. I love the fact, kids, that you say that that's you with Undertale, and Alice literally calls that the Undertale Zone. Hi says, good news is Harry Potter ended up in the Undertale Zone for me, and I'm glad it did. I still haven't played Undertale myself. Oh shit, Kings, I'm sorry. I thought it was just kind of like lucky coincidence. Corona says, I played Undertale years after it settled down, and I liked it quite a good deal. This song is bullshit, Ludo. This song is straight bullshit. I just don't know if I would get into the alternate battle system of Undertale. Like, every time I've looked at gameplay stuffs, it doesn't... Oh my god, Ludo, it kinda is. I hate it, but you're kinda right, Ludo. Kodos is fair enough, some of the fights can be pretty tricky. Oh my god, this is something to show up in Easy Rider too! Wait, Hive, what? Deltarune 1 accidentally bricked people's PCs if they tried to uninstall it until Toby Fox realized and fixed it. Us! Mine, it is wonderful to see you. I'm glad that you got donuts. That fight was pretty good, Ludo. I mean, it was bullshit, but it was definitely a fight. You did miss us talking about things, that's true. We still have a half an hour in the stream, though. But it's wonderful to have you there. Have you here, all the same. I hope that life is treating you about as well as it could be expected at this moment in time. I hope that you are well. You did miss the poor little Meow Meow diatribe. And you missed Kill All Nazis getting banned by Automod, which is a whole fucking thing. Wait, that was twice? Automod, get your shit together! For fuck's sakes! Damn, thrice! Automod loves Nazis! I agree. Kill all Nazis and pedos. Zoophiles. You know, just, like, toss out the entire internet at this point. I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of times I feel like the internet was a mistake. Don't get me wrong. Automod cares not for fascists, but it does care for Nazis specifically. Which is a whole kind of weird mood, but I think you're absolutely right, kittens. And that's weird. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't have met all y'all if it weren't for the internet, and that would have been a significant loss in my life. So I gotta give the internet that much. Kronos says, I like the handful of things in this game, that being the jetpack and the phase platforms. Yeah, they were pretty cool. Jetpack was the only power-up I felt enhanced the gameplay consistently. Yes. Mine says there's a lot of times where it wasn't a mistake. For example, hi, hiccups. For example, I'd never have met any of the folks here if the internet wasn't a thing. There we are. This is the game of all time. The story was written by Mark Labris Hill. So if y'all got any issues with it, don't ruin that dude's life. Like, let him be. Probably wasn't totally his fault. As Hive mentioned, that the you know, there are a lot of things that can affect whether or not the writing team has a lot of control over the actual story, which is kind of weird, but is not incorrect. Ruin Sony's life. That's a mood, honestly. Yeah. The story of this game was great. Unironically. All I'm gonna say, Mind Planet, is you're gonna have a bit of an uphill fight with that one. But, if you unironically enjoyed the story, or if you ironically enjoyed the story, if you enjoyed the story, I am glad for that. Bad take, I'm leaving. I will ask Kronos not to, like, hit you with the mallet too hard. Look at my other comment about the game. Hold on a second. I must admit something. This game is the epitome of the best part about this song is that most of the words are pronounced almost correctly. I hate that. Hive says, I've spent so much time on the internet, I misread the Blessed Dead as the Based Dead. Who said the Blessed Dead? Did I miss that? Alice says, I don't have any interactions, LBP, or anything, so for me this was just an ed platformer. Like, that's the thing, Alice, is like, I feel like you could put this in another suit, and you would have largely the same experience, with possibly slightly less frustration if you've got any connection to LBP as a series. Oh, it's a song of Skull Past. Gotcha. Mine says, I enjoyed the story, the characters are memorable, although it's a bit cliche for a MacGuffin collectathon, and the charm still kicks through. Okay. If you think about it, zombies are kind of based, moving on borrowed time. I mean, if Zack Snyder hadn't basically just ground the zombie metaphor into the ground, I kind of feel like maybe you could do something like that, Kronos. But I feel a little bit like I want to give zombies like maybe 5 or 10 years. Risu, will you be attempting the hell known as the Wonder Plane? The Wonder Plane. I liked it though, kittens. I feel like something could be done there. Wait, Wonder Plane is that's the post-game stuff. I don't have enough blorbs to unlock it, unfortunately. So I might put it up as like bonus content. But oh wait, I can play some of the Wonder Plane levels, but not the last one. Oh, I'm pretty tight on the orbs, actually, my planet. Like, I've got almost everything aced except for a couple of the Knitted Night trials, a few of the things from this world, and the multiplayer stuff. So I kind of feel like getting the 275 is going to be a thing. But if we could play some of the levels, I'll definitely play them tonight. You need 220 to unlock levels past the first one. Cool. Are you going to do another game for next stream, or go back to Isaac or Risk of Rain for a bit? We'll do Isaac and Risk of Rain for probably a couple of weeks, and then... Maybe, like... Let's say, as a rough estimate, like the second week of December, we'll do the next long form. Because that'll be after payday, it'll be after I get, like, the monthly bills sorted, and I'll have a pretty good idea. Is it okay for me to, like, split off 3,000 yen to pick up a new game? Although we don't need to pick up a new game, because we were kind of kicking around the idea of doing Lego DC Villains. If you need another player for I can read. Give me 2 seconds, mine. If you need another player for the 2-player shenanigans, I'm down to help. I might take you up on that. Probably not tonight, but I definitely might take you up on that. Yes, Hive. Also, Hive, I discovered Egg Punk is a thing today, and I kind of love that. Papyrus containing the spell to preserve its possessor from attacks from he who is in the water. Oh, that's a Fiona Apple song, right? Or did she just cover that one? I shouldn't rag on Fiona Apple. If I remember correctly, she kind of ate a lot of shit early on in her career. But her first album is pretty darn good, and I wish I had it on iTunes. Oh, fuck. That reminds me, I need to actually buy the Thought Crime album, because I'm listening to the hell out of that. Possibly, Hive? It kind of feels like a Fiona Apple-esque thing to do. I have to admit, I haven't kept up with her career since her second album. Question, why is a stream called Mackerel: A Fishing Expedition? Because I refuse to use the game's name. I am kind of cheesed, and I figured since we were going to use Saba anyways, I would just use Saba in Japanese and then translate it back to English. Time to play a fishing game the next game. Saba is a fish. Yes, Saba is a mackerel. And I don't know if it's still, like, a net joke, but I remember one of my friends telling me back in the day that he used to do a lot of online gaming in Japanese, even though his Japanese, like, wasn't super great, but he was working on it. And he was telling me that, like, all of his friends in the group that he was playing would keep on talking about going out for fish, because they'd say sabaniku, and what he didn't realize was that they were using the slang, like the fish kanji, but as a reading for saba, which is how you would say server in Japanese. So they were saying, like, let's go to another server, because I guess the server is trash. I don't know if that's still a thing, because that was like 5 years ago. There were no mackerel in this game. Sumo did not get the memo. Sumo did not get the memo. Actually, this one. Hive? And if you need to remember, I don't know if you can make a mnemonic device for it, but The kanji for Saba is fish and blue. I don't know if mackerel are generally blue, but if they are, that could help you remember. Although you'd only ever see it usually written in kanji on like a sushi menu. It is fish next to blue. It is indeed. It was very tiny on my screen until I pasted it into Jisho. That's fair, because like the chat letters are pretty tiny. Mine says, off topic, but I will die on this hill. Content from this game should be ported to a new LBP game as DLC. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing the plasma pumps. That would be pretty neat. I could see some of the stickers and decorations being workable. Some of the costumes I did actually really like. What's a hill that I can die on that people want me to be dead on? I don't want you to be dead, Hive. I don't want you to be dead. How about that? How about that? Music and stickers and whatnot. I don't think it'd be that hard to make materials out of stuff in the game. I'm not a dev though, so correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, I'm not a dev either, so I don't know how difficult it would be, but like, yeah, like the actual stuff that the levels were built out of and the visual presentation of the levels is something that I've been fairly consistent in feeling positive about. Like, I do think that that was one of the areas where the game did work and did to some extent leverage the property well. I don't know, defend the Mafia or something. Oh wait, there's a button on the screen. Thank you, Mind Planet, because I would not have fucking noticed that. Vex is such a sexer tumbly man. I can't stop saying that, and I hate it. I have a friend of mine who thinks that the world movies are only... The world movies are the only good Jurassic Park movies. Oh my god, I think you may have just killed Hive? A lot of people are into clowns, which automatically precludes Sexy Man status. That's how I would murder them on. Yeah. Clive Hanforth is a Tumblr Sexy Man. I hate that I've seen Not Safe for Work Clive Hanforth art, and I just really don't like that. I deeply, deeply don't like that. It's so bad. Dominion is aggressively, embarrassingly incompetent, and it's bizarrely so. What is Dominion? Kitten says, I've been on Tumblr for 12 slutty years. So I'm a TSM expert simply by experience. That's fair, and I defer to your experience, Kittens. I definitely do. Although there is like there's a lot of Vex art. I don't know why. It's when a minion tops another minion. I shouldn't find that nearly as fucking funny as I do. People like clowns. It's just a statement of fact. People like clowns. What are you thinking? People like clowns. I don't like any of... Well, Frankenstein's monster's kind of cool. But I would never wear it. Don't you just, like, memory? Isn't memory just a thing? I mean, mine isn't a thing, Hive, but I'm figuring memory. Those are hideous. I do not love them. There used to be a website that would check your first post date, but it hasn't worked for a few years now. Oh! There's skeleton skin! I don't know if I would wear the skeleton skin, but it is pretty cool. Al says as a kid I was told that drinking a lot of milk would make your memory really good and that eating cheese would make your memory bad. What? Alice, what? Who told you that? Who told you that? Why would they tell you that? It's a Portuguese thing. That's... I mean, That's kind of a lot. I don't know how I feel about that. Do I want new hair? I kind of feel like I want new hair. One hill that I think people would want me dead on is that Monster Hunter is the best capital V, capital G video game movie ever made. I mean, I wouldn't want you dead on that hill. I would just think you're wrong. But at the very least, I feel like I could definitively say that the Silent Hill 2 movie is not. Is definitely not. There's a local word called rat memory, which means having a very bad memory because rats eat cheese. Wow. That's not a thing that I would have expected. It's kind of neat to know, but also definitely not what I would have expected. Do I like this hair? See, the problem is that this hair keeps on throwing me off when I do platforming. So, as cool as it is, I kind of feel like I gotta bounce it. I don't mean best movie based on a video game, I mean best video game movie. Those are distinctly different points. That should be recognized, yeah? The rats. We're the rats. We pray at night. We stalk at night. We're the rats. I 100% agree with you. Mine? That's a good take, and I support it. I'm the giant rat that makes all the rules? Are you, though? Are you really? Fuck it, I'm not changing the hair. Just leave the hair. No, I don't like any of this. Fuck it, costume stays. Costume stays, we're leaving this costume. I mean, I am of the rodent family, and my memory is trashed here. So, you might not be wrong. Yeah, Zom is a lot, Mind Planet, and we're kind of don't need him. He does go on, as Walter Adim would say. I'm gonna punch him. Just pick him up and roll him. Is this a remixed Gardens theme? I don't know how I feel about that. They need to get like the doo-doo-doots in there. Fuck's sakes. I can't die on the first jump. That's not allowed. That was terrible. That was quite possibly bad. I don't think that these fish are the worst, but they are pretty bad. I was in the chat of a streamer doing Monster Hunter Rise collab with a streamer I mod for, and I told them about what the Monster Hunter movie effectively is, and they agreed with me and told their chat that I was right about the Monster Hunter movie and everyone else is wrong. It was surreal. Oh yeah, mine. No, that's okay. I wanted to take the couple seconds so I could read all of Hype's comment. Okay, this is a jam. For me, it wouldn't be surreal because Risa always says I'm always right. I mean, when you're right, you're right, and Ludo, you're always right. I do not like the timing on these fish. Also, I should be honest, I have like zero memory of what that was actually in reference to. I know it was reference to something, and I still stand by the statement, but Hive says I spent months being told I was wrong by everyone and then have Monster Hunter streamer tell me I'm right about the Monster Hunter movie. I mean, I feel like you're strongly qualifying this statement, though, in what you mean. That it's the best capital V, capital G video game movie. And I feel like there's a lot more wiggle room there than saying it's the best movie based on a video game. Which would be, let's admit it, frankly absurd. Oh, fudge. Mine says I can already imagine this is a secret track in LBP4 titled Remix Gardens, like how LBP3 has secret gardens. I hope that you get your wish about LBP4 one of these days, Mind Planet. Even if it's completely fan-made. Alice says I should get more non-cow milk since I'm allergic to regular milk. I hate that for you. I mean, I'm not like a super big fan of milk, but like all of the lovely... Fuck that. All the lovely things that milk makes. Perhaps it's not even the best movie based on video game logic because Edge of Tomorrow exists. Edge of Tomorrow wasn't bad. I didn't mind seeing Tom Cruise get killed many times. In fact, I would say that that might make it one of the best movies ever. Oh fuck, we're gonna, well, not die? Okay, good. That seemed like a very much we're gonna die thing. Kronos is strange to think about it, but I've always felt the Wonder Plane was missing something. I'm not quite sure what it was. Huh. Mine, I'm honestly serious. Like, I do hope that you get your wish. I also would like LVP to go out in something stronger than LVP3. It has Tom Cruise dying a lot, and Tom Cruise running, but in a mech suit. what more could you really ask from the movie? The only thing I think that the movie really needed was to not have the compet. Also, you have to understand, mind, that I am not like really good. No, I mean my planet. I'm not gonna throw any stones at somebody who enjoys speedrunning. Like that's not a thing that I'm here for. I do need to focus just a wee bit. Oh, fuck. I get this world as victory lap meant to challenge the player, but for a world called the Wonder Plane, I kind of hoped the tree would be involved somehow. That's actually, that's kind of a mood, Kronos. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Oh, god damn it. Wait. Hi, the book handled Tom Cruise's run differently? Because that's kind of weird. I gotta watch, Cronenberg's kids stuff, because I heard that some of it was pretty good. Oh, the book handled the two characters differently. I imagine that having Tom Cruise on the project would probably warp the film in a Tom Cruise direction, where the book wouldn't necessarily have that problem. Oh, we can totally make that jump. Okay, that's a thing to keep in mind. That, that changes the nature of this platforming just a little bit. No, not Cronenberg's kids stuff. The movies that Cronenberg's son has made. I should have made that a little bit more clear. I apologize about that. You can jump surprisingly far in this game. It does surprise... You said surprisingly, then I said surprise, and it feels kind of weird now. But it does kind of surprise me a little bit. Oh, fuck off! Oh shit! God damn it! Have you watched Cosmopolis? No, I have not. And Antiviral and Possessor are the ones, yeah. I almost bounced myself off that wall and right off the platform. You gotta watch it. It's Portugal Rep. No shit. I think the problem with maintaining LBP3 is that the tech is ancient and the upkeep is just unsustainable. 1 and 2 didn't die off for no reason. That's, like, you're absolutely right, Kronos, and you wouldn't find me arguing against that. And that's kind of why I was saying in the last stream, as much as I would also kind of hate it, I would be amenable to a hard reset. Like, I would hate the loss of all that work, just from an archive standpoint, but for a sustainability standpoint, Oh shit. I fucked that up. Right, the roll button is O. If we get a new LVP game, we gotta start from scratch. New servers, but all the levels will be gone. Like, honestly, I think if they were to do a new LVP, like, it would need to be something like that, mine. Oh, that's where we gotta go. Okay, I see. Doop 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 doopy doop. Okay, this kind of sucks. Similarly, Enter the Gungeon stopped making expansions because of how the older items coding made it harder and harder to work with over time. That's interesting. I did not realize that that was the case, but it makes total sense. It also makes Isaac even more surprising. Let me peep that. The producer for it was a guy named Paulo Branco, Portuguese film producer guy that's very big in the Portuguese film industry and French film industry. He's infamous asshole and hard to talk to guy, but he does have an asterisk mustache, so there's that. Kinda hate this. Not gonna lie, kinda hate this. Just because these are not, not platforming types that I'm particularly good at. Oh, and now you gotta put this motherfucker in here? Nobody asked for this. I didn't ask for this shit. I wonder how the hell they got so much into Isaac then. Because Isaac be old. Oh fuck. No! It's kind of funny watching The Matrix and the first two sequels thinking, I've walked past there on my way to work. I've hardly ever gotten to have that experience, except with Michael Douglas's seminal Black Rain, which is not seminal and is in fact pretty terrible, but it does look like it really wants to be the American version of Yakuza. It's not good. I'm gonna go with not good. But it does have, it's got a lot of Osaka in it. Also, the one iconic look of old Southern European white guy is the asterisk mustache. I hate that. I hate that so much. Did they port Isaac in XNA because the Flash version was too big to compile? I do not know that. I don't know a lot of the, like, deep lore of Isaac. Or, honestly, if anything, I don't usually have the energy to do that kind of digging. And I came into Isaac, like, way at the end of Flash era. Probably somewhere between, like, a year and maybe 8 months before Rebirth came out. Alright, I think I'm gonna try one more level, and then we'll probably start to put a bow on things. As much as I'd like to really push the stream, that's not what I want to do. There is stuff I need to do starting pretty early tomorrow morning. Now, Kronos, you said that there was a really neat knitted night trial. Is that's Stitch in Time, right?
全てのチャレンジで同以上のトロフィーをゲットすれば最後の試練を受けられる。ミッドナイトにとっての最終目標だね。
They shot part of the movie of the new Final Fantasy movie in Portugal, in one of the most busy roads in the country that gets traffic almost every day. And they had to stop regular driving, and it created like super traffic gridlock. I hate that. Not Final Fantasy. Oh, Fast and Furious. That's like nowhere near as cool. Wait, I've got a bronze on all of them. Yo, lady. Thank you. Alright, we'll try this Stitch in Time, because these are usually really quick, and then we'll do a regular level. I know about Car Family, okay? I just never watched any of the movies. It's a fantastic trial. I do like fantastic trials. It's kind of like my life. Oh fuck! Fucker's right on our heels. I have not, besides my dad showing me Tokyo Drift a million times. I should watch Tokyo Drift just to get it out of the way. Alright, I'm gonna give that one more try, because that was kind of neat. I would just want to watch Tokyo Drift to see Tokyo. I guess Vin Diesel is a minor selling point. Didn't Vin Diesel end up like with a little bit of shit stuck to him? I can't remember off the top of my head, but I feel like the pro tag is extremely generic, but it's also a fun time. I almost rolled my ass like right off the edge there. That would have been fabulous. Ah! Fudge! Vin Diesel will be in one of the Avatar sequels? Why though? Clocks with crowns are 5 seconds. Yes. Yes. I remember that from the other trials. I'm just not very good at picking them up. Os! Jelly beans! I hope that you're having a fine, long weekend. I still hate it though, Alice. I don't want any more Avatar. We had Dances with Wolves and we had Waterworld. Did we really need to mix both of them together? I would argue not. Kevin Costner already did it, and it sucked then? What? Alice, why? Also, Jelly Beans, give your family my love. I don't know if they remember me, and I doubt that they would recognize me, but... Well, I mean, Ellen would, because she's dropped in the chat before. But let them know I'm thinking warm thoughts about them. And that I appreciated all of the holidays we spent together. Kevin Costner has the talent of a paper bag, which made him perfect for both Dances with Wolves and Waterworld. Alice, I don't know how you could do a Waterworld TV show without Dennis Hopper, though. Like, Dennis Hopper and Tom Petty are the beating, bleeding heart of that movie. Without them, what do you got? They ask about you and know how you're doing. That makes me really happy. I'm glad that they're all doing well. Did they though, Hive? Did they really? You say that, but I have my doubts. I both like and hate that you just take that completely seriously. Ah, fudge. Not today, laser beam of doom. Not today. I do have to say, Kronos, I kind of like the look of the Wonder Plane a little bit. Like again, it's got this very nice presentation to it, and I appreciate that it's nice, bright, and poppy after the Vex world. It's going to be from the director of Prey, the video game. Kevin Costner doesn't have enough personality to be a tetherball pole. You're not wrong. There's 0% lies in this statement. Wait, what just happened there? Dan Trachtenberg deserves better. Wait, Dan Trachtenberg wasn't one of the Trachtenbergs in Buffy? Wasn't like the Buffy's imaginary sister a Trachtenberg? I feel like that's a thing. Game, why would you do that, game? I am very disappointed in you, game. Michelle, but not related. How many Trachtenbergs are there? That's not like a super common name or nothing. Okay, so I'm gonna do the teleport and I'll be pointing in the wrong direction when I stop teleporting. Wait. Oh yeah, I was still pointing in the wrong direction. I did not touch the stick at all. Oh fuck, right, the postman. I forgot all about the postman. Kronos says, I don't know, it might just be me, I kind of wish they presented it in a way that shows us that this is the result of our journey. Like, this world looks pretty because you worked for it. Okay, like, that is super valid. Kronos, that is super valid. I'm talking about... When I say I like the presentation here, I mean strictly in the, like, physical visual sense of the levels themselves. Wait. I will watch the Dead Stranding movie with a script by Eli Roth? What the fuck does that even mean? Ludo, what does that even mean? You're just making shit up now, Ludo. Nobody loves a liar, Ludo. Why do they keep on pushing me in the wrong direction? It's not as visually busy, so it's easier to navigate. That is also a thing. Every time I come off these teleports, Kronos, I am pointing wrong. And I hate that. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Wait, I didn't die? Why did I not die? The postman was a big influence on Death Stranding. Oh! Okay. And then not actually Eli Roth, because I misunderstood. Gotcha. Oh, fucks! The mid one is the gloves one. Okay, we'll give that one a try. And we could push, I think we could push the stream, we could start putting the bow on the stream at 3:30. I think that's fair. Kojima loved the postman. Why though? Why though? It's so long. It's so Kevin Costner. It's so Kevin Costner, I didn't even remember it. Alice, 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 Chad is only allowed one free trolling a stream. You already did that with Fred from Scooby-Doo. You can't be just making stuff up to see if I believe it. This is not real. Also gets put in a religious theme park in Iran. What the fuck? Well, I mean, the whole Scrappy thing, we all knew had to be bullshit. Forrest Gump 2 is not real. It can't fucking hurt you. It can hurt me, though. Oh, fudge. What? Alice? I don't even know how to respond to that. What do you want me to do with that? That is a statement devoid of so much sense. It is so senseless that it can only be true, and I hate it. I hate it. I'm sorry, Kronos, I'm not showing it off to its best degree, because I'm sitting here having to learn about fucking Forrest Gump fighting Saddam Hussein with a monkey? He catches Saddam Hussein with a monkey. Fucking shoot me. Honestly. I cannot share a world where this is true. That doesn't make it fucking better. What was he somehow, was he in Every Which Way But Loose with, I was gonna say Steven Seagal, but that's not right. With Clint Eastwood? That was like, they added him like they did with the, with LBJ and JFK, except this time it was Clint Eastwood in Every Which Way But Loose, and then he steals the monkey, and then they go fight Saddam Hussein. What? Were they on coke? It's called Gump and Company. The film adaptation was stalled by 9/11. Maximum Overdrive made more fucking sense than this. Okay? And that's the one that King made totally on coke. The entire time. On the mission itself, they meet Ayatollah Khomeini. The mission is discovered and everyone disavows responsibility, save for Forrest, who is jailed. Sometime later, Forrest and the other prisoners are eligible for a work release program, to which they're put to work under religious habilitation at Holy Land, a religious-based theme park where all the attractions are based on Bible stories. Due to size, I am... I'm feeling lightly braised and rage right now. Why do that? Forrest Gump is not like particularly tall for Iranians though. What the actual fuck? Why would that be even a thing? That's the part that hurts me, Alice. It's not simply that the movie exists, but it's not like, oh, this is just some fever dream script that somebody put together and was never actually seriously in consideration of being made, but that this was like a thing that almost happened. hate that. It is a novel that's been published. I've been punished. I've been fucking punished. This is all punishment. And I don't even know if for what. For loving y'all too much? This is what I get? I refuse. Alice, I refuse. Once again, I know that you... I understand that you're telling the truth. No! What the fuck?! The sack thing! Why? What? Why would you just... What? I just let go of the button. You would think that it would just put the battery in the hole. Why would you let... Sumo, I need to come to Sheffield. I need to have words with Sumo. They'll be polite. I mean, you can hit people politely. What the actual fuck, though? Honestly? If you're going, make sure to pitch myself a story idea. Would you really want them to ruin it? Cause you know they would. They'd scrungle it up somehow. Also, Hive, like, I mean, honestly, every now and then we need a game that makes me frustrated a little bit. At the very least, it's frustrating in a way that I'm still finding enjoyable. Like, it's not like I'm actually super pissed off. I'm pissed, don't get me wrong. Like, I am definitely pissed, but... not like I want to throw my controller or any... like, gamer TM bullshit like that. What just happened? I think I died and came back? I think I'm Space Jesus? Which honestly is fine with me. Why would you not... with what? I play the Neptuna games. I know a thing or two about questionable game design. Neptuna's whole gig is console wars, but sexy moe blobs for console representation. Actually, questionable isn't quite right. Maybe Lovecraftian is more like it. So super racist. Is what you're saying super racist? I mean, not what you are saying is super racist, but like that the Neptuna games are super racist? Because usually when I think Lovecraftian now, that's what I immediately think. Neptuna's Tuchan means the video game. I hate that. Wait, what? Just happened. Whatever, we're still alive. Why? What? Fine. Wait. What did I miss about... Luna says, me and Alice watched the first episode of the Tim Burton Addams Family spin-off Wednesday, yesterday. It's so amazingly mid. I mean, I wasn't super expecting it to be great, but... mid is almost kind of worse. How have I completely forgotten how the mechanics of these jump boots work at this point? This is... Well, okay, I kind of know the reason, and the reason is that we are at the 3.5 hour point, so... This part, at least, is not the game's fault. The reason is Hoobastank. Alice, we're not playing Resident Evil 6. Hoobastank is not in the house. Nor do I believe that we're going to be playing Resident Evil 6 anytime soon. Yeah, the Hoobastank is the big dude that chases you. He's got like the man catcher arm. Wait, Luba, why are you not a perfect person, Ludo? Oh, right, Hoobastank. It's called Hoobastank, Hive. The monster is Hoobastank. This has been established. Oh, fuck me. I have a DVD of the concert tour. Wait, what? To loop back to the above comment, I definitely wasn't trying to peg Nep. I mean, if she's into it. Nep Games is racist. I figured you weren't. Kronos. The real monsters. Oh, the exploding Roombas were fucking awful. I definitely hated those things. "2007, not 1000 in the years." What? Wait, what? Oh. Wait. Is Hoobastank from the future? Help us, Hoobastank, you're our only hope. Oh, fudge. Oh, I mean, that's good because I read it as 2007. I didn't even notice that it was 20,007 until you brought it up. All right, we're... Oh, God, my brains. Brain meat's not working. World map. Yes. Hello? Button? Oh. Okay. Now, I'm going to officially consider Mackerel finished as far as streams. Because I have a feeling that there's not like a lot left in the Wonder Plane, but it would take a lot for us to finish, which may or may not make for a fun 3 hours. So I may put up no commentary videos in the playlist sometime in the future. And nothing to be wary about, just that I might do like, I might record some when I'm playing just to screw around, you know, in my life, and then just knit them together in Share Factory as, like, here's the Wonderplane stuff. Because I've already got, like, some recorded footage of me doing the lucky multiplayer stuff that I did. I was just happened to remember, oh, I could hit the record button and I would have like an hour of footage. Is that worry that I mean, really? I might have to ask you to walk me through that in DMs, because I'm not sure why yet. But if it's something that makes you wary, I'd like to know about it, just so that I'm protecting myself. But yeah, as for the stream, I think we're done with Mackerel. We've seen what we've had to see. We said what we needed to say. Did I have a good time with it? Yeah, honestly. Streams were a lot of fun. Streams are probably more memorable than the game itself, but now tomorrow night will be LBP. It will be family friendly. Next 2 weeks we'll do... Oh, this is not going to be a priority for me, Hype. This is just going to be something like, if I get enough footage, I'll toss together like a half hour edited and put it up, but I'm not going to like do anything fancy. I'm not going to be recording commentary. It would just be like the footage. So there's that. Yeah, next 2 weeks will probably be random stuff. Get our Isaac in, get some Risk of Rain 2 in, and I guess we can kick around the idea. Maybe I'll put up a poll if I'm still on Twitter. That's still kind of question marks. But like, you know, Resident Evil 8's an option. Lego DC Villains is an option. Little Nightmares 2 is an option. Like, there's stuff that we could do. We've got choices. But I think this is bringing us pretty close to the end. Now, again, I know that we haven't kind of talked about some of the heavier stuff that's going on, and that's fine. You know, we don't need to. If people just want to kind of be happy and chill here, that makes me happy. But just hope that y'all are taking care of yourselves and staying safe. Especially if you're in the US. Although, really, honestly, everywhere at the moment. I want all of you sucking air for the indeterminate future, where indeterminate means a long time. I would rather that you die of natural causes, or perhaps encountering an elder god. Either of those options. Because, like, elder godhood would be pretty badass. And that would mean that, you know, please be doing the regular stuff like drinking all the water that you need, getting at least a meal in a day. If you're on medications, be taking those medications as close to schedule as you can. And, you know, remember that there are a lot of people here who are rooting for your best life and rooting for your health and want you to be happy. And I am one of those people, but I am not the only person. Thank you, Ludo. Thank you all so much. But that does do it for us here at This Go About. So from me, Risco, here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you. Arigato. Arigato. Sayonara. See you. And ciao.